Hey, Trevor here, and I'm just going to show you a little tiny sneak peek of this fun kind of prototype proof of concept idea that I've been working on. Basically, it's, a way to create your own journey analytics solution. Um, and I'm calling it Trevorwithdata because I just happen to own the domain. So let me just give you a brief demo of some of the very, very basics of what you can do. And first of all, I'm just going to start by jumping right in. And let me show you what it looks like to explore some data. Then I'll show you a little bit around how to set it up. So, exploring data starts with creating a little notebook. And you can see in this notebook experience, I can add different types of blocks into the notebook. You can see there's a table builder. I can add SQL queries. I can add text or markdown. Let's just start with the table builder for fun. And, on the left-hand side here, let me give myself a little more space. I can add, different data elements that I might have. I've got some favorites over here. Let me add in, event type, for example. And you can see when I drag that in, I've got a date range here. I can change the date range if I want to, maybe last 30 days, for example. And looking at metrics against that dimension is as simple as dragging and dropping them in. So I can see here's the number of unique users that I have for each event type. I can also add in, multiple metrics. So let's say I want to have sessions, and I'm going to add in a couple of those so that I can have different segments applied to those. Segments are pretty cool. You can segment at the session level or the person level. So if I drag and drop those onto individual columns, I can now see those two segments working side by side. One at the visitor level, one at the session level, and seeing the different performance of those things. Breakdowns can work too. So if I wanted to see, for example, different event types by day, I can pull in the day dimension and you get those two side by side. I may want to see only the page view events. So if I add a little filter, that narrows it down for me to see just the page views by the specific days. I can also add in filters to the metrics if I want to. So if I wanted to say, greater than or equal to, I don't know, 500, add that filter in. And now I'll only see the pages that were page view and had a unique visitor count greater than 500. So pretty cool. I mean, fairly standard stuff. I think the exciting thing, though, is how simple this was to put together. And my favorite thing about it is that it all is synced up seamlessly with my data warehouse in BigQuery. If I head over to my sources here, you can see I've got Google BigQuery set up. Whenever the data flows into BigQuery, it just automatically gets pulled in. It gets identity stitched. And in subsequent videos, I'm going to show you how all that works. And I'm excited to show you. In the meantime, follow along with me on social media and, best of luck. Thanks for watching.